cover. Reversal. Oh my God, the retro ball's got on a roll up. Ontario just couldn't get out of that cover. Super kick.
Let go. Let go.
Third.
Let go.
Super kick party. Yeah, paying the money for that.
They seem to be really feeling the
There we go. Let's go. Let's go. No doubt. Over the foul pole. Let's go. I'm getting notes here and notes there and notes. Stimulation is the key word here. Lots of stimulation. Yo, 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 and away we go. And hello, everybody, and welcome to Backbreaker Pro Wrestling Crossfire. Here, recorded live over on twitch.tv/MikeTheRef. My stimulation, absolutely, Andre. Always love the stimulation. Hello, everybody. Great to see you all here today. Whether you're catching this live over on twitch.tv/MikeTheRef or catching the replay over on YouTube, Backbreaker_gaming. For those in the chat right now for YouTube, or for Twitch, sorry, you can check out the pinned comment. It will give you the playlist to all of our Backbreaker Pro Wrestling matches. And tonight, we are going to crown a brand new champion here in Backbreaker Pro. It is going to be our Empress Champion with our Forged by Fire tournament. It is, we had round robin matches over the last 4 weeks to determine our final 8, going from our, starting with our final 12, moving it down to 8. And then these 8 are taking on each other in the quarterfinals in a single elimination tournament. As we, let's bring up the bracket here for y'all. This is going to be a fun card here. You got 4 huge matchups coming up here. These will be contested under regular rules. Our semifinals will be underground matches. And our main event, someone's getting lit on fire. We got the fire department here. It is in Mexico, so they might be a little shoddy with some of it. But, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun here. And on top of that, we are going to have the BPW Tag Team Championships defended. The champions, the premier champion experience, MCG, Zodiac, the Retro Balls, taking on the #1 contenders, Nick Ontario, Seth Ross, the North American Connection, taking on the thorn in the side, frankly, of the Retro Balls, Zodiac, and Game Time Will Jaxson. Who's going to come out on top? Who's going to be able to climb the ladder and get those championships? Who knows? And then, of course, we have our BPW World title on the line here. PJC survived not only going through 2 opponents, but going through his best friend to get this championship opportunity. Will he be taking that title off the Mountain Man and giving the Pantheon a little kick to the gut in a little bit of a memory of what happened in Season 1? The PCE is here for keeps. PCE for life. All right, Zodiac, I get you here. And but yeah, for now, it is all, we're going to be focusing right now on the quarterfinals for the Forged by Fire tournament. And by virtue of winning a fatal 4-way match this past Wednesday on Evolution, we AWS, Kayla, Jaye, and HoJu champions. This could be interesting, to say the least. By virtue of winning a fatal 4-way on last week's Evolution, Amanda Reed gets the opportunity to start off first tonight. And the reason it's an advantage to start off first is you got to go through 3 matches. And the biggest break between the first round and the second round is going to be crucial. Because the person she pinned, Snow Penguin, is going to go fourth. When she's going to get the least amount of a break here. So, but yeah, let's open up our first quarterfinal here. It is going to be Anna Reyes taking on Amanda Reed. Stablemates, friends. Outside the arena, they absolutely love each other. But when titles are on the line, friendship gets put on the back burner. Let's see who comes out on top of this one. And just a reminder, folks, there is no count out in this matchup. And Amanda Reed's Wildcard Championship is not on the line tonight. We did find out during the pre-show tonight that Amanda will have to defend that title on Wednesday at Evolution against the newest member of the roster, Raven.
Making her way to the ring, representing the Bad Girls from New Orleans, Louisiana, Anna Reyes.
Yeah, Anna Reyes, one half of Sweet and Savory, 1/4 of Charlie's Angels. The faction featuring Charlie, the former Dakota Kai. Also included her tag team partner, Madilyn, who we're going to see later on. And, of course, the wildcard champion, Amanda Reed, her opponent in this first round matchup. Anna looks ready. Anna looks psyched up. Anna looks ready to go. But somebody who is ready to go and is always ready to go is our wildcard champion. Our wildcard champion, Amanda Reed here. Oh, look out.
Representing the Bad Girls from Las Vegas, Nevada, the Internet Fighting Champion, Amanda Reed.
Now, Amanda's been putting up some stellar matches. Like, frankly, for season 2 so far, she may have well put on the match of the year with Mellow Beast just a couple weeks ago in a TLC match for that wildcard championship. If you check out the clips on the Twitch channel, you'll see one of the biggest spots we've ever had in this promotion here. The awesome bomb off the top onto a ladder. But for those that are familiar with the Wildcard Championship, which isn't on the line here, she basically has a title shot lined up whenever she wants. But she does have to defend that title in stipulation matches if she doesn't cash it in. But as you can see, the title has had a bit of a makeover over the last few weeks since we announced the Empress Championship. Because with the Forged by Fire tournament, it seemed a little more appropriate that the Flames go on the new championship. So. All right, here we go. Best of friends before. Bitter rivals right now. They're not even waiting. They're just going. So once again, folks, it was announced during the pre-show that these matches will be no count-out. Disqualifications are still in place. Well, Amanda definitely has the cockiness in her. But don't count out Reyes. Like, there is a reason why she made it to this level right now. Finishing off second in her group with I believe. Oh, look out. If I do remember properly, I do believe Anna Reyes was in the group with Kayla Jaye. So That's no small feat to be caught under, right? So as far as I'm concerned, like, both these ladies are more than willing to put their bodies on the line. Hell, somebody's going to be lit on fire tonight, folks. Remember that. We're literally lighting somebody up. Oh, first cover of the match. Not even a 1 count. Thought that would be a little early for a pinfall there. Oh, look out. Trying to break that arm. There's a rope break. Oh, look out, off the ropes here. Sling blade by Reyes. Down for the cover. Oh, I thought that was going to be the biggest upset. I'll be honest, I thought this would be a bit of a slam dunk here for Amanda with being on such a roll lately, but pile driver. Reyes over for the cover, hooks the leg. And Reed kicks out at 2.5. This is what happens when you get involved in a tournament, right? It becomes anybody's ball game at any time here. And all you need to do is have one good night. Missile drop kick by Reyes. And Reed doing the smart thing, going to the outside. There are no countouts here. It is not false count anywhere. You do have to finish the match in the ring. However, there are disqualifications here. What has Reed got planned? Going for all or nothing. Hits the elbow in the back. Talk about going for it all. And there it is, the shiniest wizard. She's got to get Reyes back in the ring. She must think, oh no, she's getting ready here. Oh, look at that kick. Down for the cover. This might be elementary now. Just a 2 count. You wouldn't put it past these two, the fact that they, oh, look out here. Go for a TKO, possible. Oh no, look out. Pile driver again. That's a second pile driver in this match. This crowd is going bananas. Oh no, what do we got planned here? Samoan dropping a beauty. Hooks a leg. And the favorite in this tournament is out in the first match of the night. Amanda Reed goes down to Anna Reyes, who put on a clinic tonight. Anna Reyes doing that work and just absolutely demolishing. I have to say, like, Reed had some offense, but Reyes absolutely. No, the title, you have to give notice. She can't cash it in. And she's already booked in to take on Raven on Wednesday. Great job, referee. Way to get in the way. But Anna Reyes with the victory here. So there could be a possibility. Reed could cash in possibly as soon as Saturday if she wins against Raven on Wednesday. But maybe the thought that she had the... let's bring it back up here to Broadcast Central. And maybe she had the Wildcard Championship on her mind a little bit too much there. I don't know, but This has got to open some eyes of a lot of competitors here in this tournament, because, like I said, the person I considered having probably the best odds here is out. Like Anna Reyes is moving on. And you know what? I hate to disparage the talk more about Reed than Reyes, but like this was literally supposed to be a walk. But like you said, when it's a one-on-one tournament, you never know. And it's literally, that's why they call it wild cards, right? But yeah, let's bring it back over here to the draw screen for you guys and girls so you can check out what's going on here. So as you can see here, Anna Reyes is moving on and she's going to that. Kayla's the only favorite of this tournament. That's what I expected you to bring up, Andre. Appreciate you for that. But yeah, now Anna Reyes is going to move on. She's going to be taking on the winner of Snow Penguin and Madilyn in our first of 2 underground matches in the second round. But coming up next, you want to talk about some heavy hitters? You want to talk about some big swings? I'm with Andre, Kayla, Jaye for the... Well, we'll see here. She's honestly, with Reed out, she might have the toughest draw of the bunch here, but we'll discuss her next. But coming up next, you want to talk about some heavy hitters? We got Diamond. We got Ophelia Payne. Ophelia was within a hair of winning the World Championship in Season 1. Will she be able to get her hands on the Empress Championship in Season 2? There's only one way to find out here, folks. This is a first step for it. And once again, jam-packed arena here in Mexico City, Mexico. Special thanks to the Mexican Wrestling Board for allowing us to be around.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Baltimore, Maryland. DDB!
The lady known as Diamond made her debut at just after Breakout. It ended up having a little bit of a feud with Fallen Valkyrie. Oh, look, what the hell's going on here? And Ophelia just said to hell with that. Ophelia ain't waiting around. Oh my. What is with Diamond? Her first debut match in BPW. Fallen Valkyrie goes after her. And now Ophelia's going after her. Backstage heat, maybe. DQ Ophelia. Well, the bell hasn't gone yet. Ophelia doesn't deserve to move on. Oh, God. You tell her that. This crowd's absolutely loving this. Tell Timu Rhea to get in the ring. I'm not telling her shit. Sit out powerbomb. She better get Diamond in the ring soon, or the referee's gonna come break this up. We are gonna run a rematch if it happens, folks, by the way. We're not letting anybody get a buy out of this, especially you know who, because this very well could be an excuse for Kayla. Kayla could have paid Ophelia Payne to come out here and attack early, get herself eliminated. Diamond fighting back. Kayla smart, like, yeah, I know. That's why I have to pull. That's why I have to pull rank from the commentary table. And of course, here comes the referee to break this up. No, we're gonna start this up. Now we're gonna take it to the ring. Basically, I could have called a commercial break and come back, but we're already behind, so I don't want to do that. And the funny part is, they're both supposed to be faces here. Now she wants to shake hands? Now she wants to shake hands. No, Diamond, I don't blame you. This must be a Blue Shell Battle Club thing. But yeah, every time Diamond's out here, she's always getting attacked, so there's got to be something going on here. Going underneath. Tilt-a-whirl slam. Like, after that attack on her early, it seems like Ophelia... Oh, God. What a takedown. Once again, no countouts on the outside. You can't use any weapons, but you definitely can take advantage of the matting out there and the environment. Both these ladies just unloading bombs on each other. Oh, right into the barricade. Oh, God. What a shot. I feel like just unloaded some shots here. Like, this is what titles will do to people. About the ropes reversal. Oh, down on the canvas. Barricade, barricade. Nobody crosses the barricade. Yeah, fair enough. Shout out to Barricade, RCW superstar. Beautiful power slam there by Diamond. Seems to be taking control. Oh, God. Bury the barricade. Shout out to Simon Miller for that one. Diamond going up to the top. This might be oh, look out. Diamond thought better. What the hell was that? She's trying to say she's a chicken? Oh, look out. A little high cross action there. Diamond charging across. Clothesline back elbow. I don't know. There's been very few times I've seen Ophelia manhandle like this. Morgan Cross did a pretty good job on her last time, but now? Now that once again the winner of it. Oh, God, look out. Spitting power bomb. That might be enough for a cover. No, she's not going for it. She's setting up for something. Off the ropes. Big power slam. Down for the cover, hooks a leg. And Diamond wins. A little measure of revenge for that sneak attack earlier. And now Diamond's moving on. Is it just me, or are all the favorites just dropping like flies here? Well done, Diamond. Making up for that sneak attack earlier. Ophelia thought she could get the unfair advantage, but in the end, just getting the upset city everywhere here. Vegas is not liking us right now. And Diamond getting the 1, 2, 3 here. Right in the middle of the ring. So Diamond moving on to the second round of the Forged by Fire tournament. And is just lined up perfectly for, like, she's going to be taking on the winner. Let's bring it back up here to Broadcast Central. She's going to be taking on the winner of our next matchup here. And I got to say, no matter who comes out of that, like, Diamond is the taller woman, the bigger woman, and probably, like, it's storyline. Well, there's going to be a lot of storylines out of this. What made Ophelia go after Diamond in the first place? And does Fallen Valkyrie have some kind of mind control over people? And then, yeah, just the underdog story of everybody that we didn't expect to win is winning. Any woman for herself, absolutely. And this is definitely epitomizing it here. This has been chaos, and I've been loving every second of it. But yeah, coming up next, I gotta say, this is going to be the star-studded match of the night here. With two people that, while one is a legend in her own mind, as well as Andre C's, and the other one is one star that is doing absolutely fantastic here in you know, there are people available, Nats. We can always figure something out. There are big enough factions around here, so. You'll get caught up on that? Yeah. Talk off air, absolutely. And Brian, good to see you here tonight as well. Good to see everybody here tonight. As we're into our third quarterfinal here in the Forged by Fire tournament. And this one, to me, I got a very, very good feeling that this could be an absolute barn burner of a match here. As we take it over here. Kayla, Jaye, Charlie. These two here, I was trying to figure out some way that I could put them on opposite parts of the draw. But, yeah, no, there was no way I was able to do that sensibly. They ended up facing off in the first round here. And now with two of the biggest favorites, there's no time limit in these matches, Nats. On the main show, there's no time limit. On the pre-show, there is because, well, it's the pre-show. So, but yeah, with two of the favorites gone, with Ophelia Payne and Amanda Reed out of the picture, these two have a real good big shot of winning here. Let's get to it. Once again, everybody, thank you for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you. And once again, I'm just getting word that the we're over 15,000 at the Arena Mexicali that we're at tonight.
Is scheduled for one
which is a fantastic start.
Representing power and glory from the Garden of Eden, the legend, Jaxson.
Now, Kayla ended up winning her group. My abs still hurt. I did 200 ab crunches at the gym in a 3-mile run. How are you going to be able to climb a ladder? How are you going to be able to climb a ladder doing that? With your abs hurting. You know that actually works against you, right? But either way, that's the ladder match for the tag titles that'll be coming up. But this match is going to be a lot of fun. Seth Ross is fine. I'm Nats fan. Uh-huh. Give you a little punch there. All right, and here comes one of my most surprising signings as we move forward here.
And her opponent, representing the Bad Girls from Auckland, New Zealand, Charlie.
Now, Charlie leading her own faction known as Charlie's Angels, who right now, Anna Reyes, is waiting for the underground match, which she very well could be taking on her own tag team partner in Madilyn. We'll find out that in our next matchup here. We could end up having 3 Charlie's Angels in the semifinals, along with Diamond. But this match is going to be an absolute doozy, folks. It is going to be a lot of fun here. 2 people that know how to strike, 2 people that know how to kick. And take all the gimmicks away from Kayla Jaye. But Kayla's got all interfaction warfare, perhaps, maybe. On a serious note, folks, I do want to wish congratulations to for shoot Kayla Jaye, who just got married yesterday. Congratulations to her. Oh, look at the kicks by Charlie here. Maybe the focus is a little off center here. Oh, look out. Double stomp already. This could be the quickest quarterfinal ever. No, Kayla kicks out at 2. My goodness. And a running Mafia boot. A hell of a kick if you ask me. If we've learned anything from AEW, it means her marriage automatically grants her a tournament win. You know, I don't want to say tainted victory or anything, but oh, look at the reversal kick by Kayla there. Once again, like I said, I expect this to be a humdinger of a match between these 2. Nice neck breaker by Kayla. Now going up to the second rope. Big splash. And Kayla getting a little cocky here. I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing. Turns out to be a bad thing because Charlie's taking over now. No, that's referring to Darby. A little further back, though. Oh, look out! Right in the mush. A little bit of a wind-up there. That was enough. Oh, no, look out. Now the drive-by boot. That might be enough. Charlie hooks a leg. And Kayla says no, just a 2. More referring to Maya, but no, she didn't get married. Yeah, well, I'm trying to save you there a little bit, Zodiac, all right? Maybe you could say in a church, yeah, I can see that, but anyway. Okay, back to this. Look at both of these ladies, absolutely spent already. Down on the knee. Coming off the ropes. Missed with the back elbow, but didn't miss with the follow-up. Side Russian leg sweep, and Kayla's ready to go. Oh, look out. Are we going to see it? Going across, go for the single leg crab. Charlie's in a world of trouble here. This is how she earned her pool victory here with a tap out. Charlie's not getting to the ropes. Kayla relinquishes the hold. What? Shoulder breaker on target. Kayla just absolutely dominating right now and letting everybody know about it. That's all the way here. Charlie had the early advantage, but... oh no, look out. Reverse DDT by Charlie. Now a sharp kick in the back. Charlie looks like she's ready to finish this. What goes up? Oh, trying to go for a little soul food. Alabama Slamma Jamma. Oh no, I've seen this before. Oh, never mind. She's going back to the submission. Going back to the leg she worked on earlier. She is sitting deep on that. And Kayla gets the tap out. Oh my goodness. Kayla is not fooling around tonight. Charlie had it in her early here and did a hell of a job. But Kayla just tenacity, guts, taking advantage of a situation. And Kayla Jaye is going to be moving on to the second round. It ain't going to get any easier for her, folks. She's taking on Diamond.
Here is your winner, the legend,
Kayla Jaye moving on to our second round, the Underground, in a fantastic match and what may well be the best match of the night here, folks. But there's a lot to follow this up here. And of course, Kayla's going to let everybody know about it. If the Pantheon get both singles titles, this might get scary, folks. Could you imagine if the Pantheon are both the World and the Empress Champion? I honestly am going to get a little scared of that, to be honest with you. But I really don't know what to make of that, folks, because that's going to be... That'll be a little tough, but... yeah, Kayla's moving on. She's going to be taking on Diamond in the semifinals in the Underground. So you also got to take into account the fact that there is no pinfall. It's either knockout or tap out. So you're legitimately going to earn your way into the finals there. But yeah, we got one more match to go in our quarterfinals before things start to get a little nutty here. And this one, I'm not surprised. But I am a little, I have to say, I am excited to see unknown stars moving up, just like we've had in the round robin here. As just like we've had earlier tonight, like in the first part of the draw, having all that all that craziness going on with the first two matches. But yeah, we're moving on to our final quarterfinal, and these two here, both fan favorites. Unfortunately, Snow Penguin ate the fall from Amanda Reed, so she gets. This match is going to get the smallest break between the underground matches. So you wonder if that's in the back of the mind of some of these ladies as they are going head to head. But I don't know if they can really think about that. They got to think about getting the win here. And it is going to be Snow Penguin taking on Madilyn. The other half of Sweet and Savory. Sweet and Savory could be facing each other theoretically in the underground for a shot at the Empress Championship. Now, Snow Penguin doesn't want any thought of that whatsoever. She wants to get there. It would look great on her mantle. Who's going to come out on top? I don't know. Let's go find out. Once again, folks, thank you for being here. A reminder, these matches are no count out, but there is DQs involved. So, and here comes the other half of Sweet and Savory.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Bad.
I've always found this.
From Kansas City, Kansas, the Maniac.
Yeah, Madilyn here, one half of Sweet and Savory with Anna Reyes. They haven't had much time to tag lately, especially with this tournament going on. They had one of the first shots at the BPW Tag Team Titles against the Premier Experience in Zodiac and MCG. She was brought in intentionally to help out Charlie, but
Your opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Snow.
once again, Snow Penguin here, just running into a little bit of bad luck on Wednesday, beating that pinfall against Amanda Reed, and ends up in this match up here. But you can't complain. Still finished first in her pool, and actually beat Charlie. So, in a way, Snow Penguin managed to avoid Kayla Jaye, who she's had a huge feud with. Which very well could continue as we move along here, but now she can't think about that. Just finished up a big feud with Looks and Loggers on Saturday. Still smarting. She's been one of our busiest workers here in BPW. So 3 matches in one night is not going to be a big issue for her. All right, here we go. Our final quarterfinal. Winner of this will be taking on Anna Reyes in the semifinals in the underground. As you can see, Snow Penguin taking advantage of the match early here. Snow Penguin being relentless here as we go along. Big DDT there. You know, Madilyn just needs one move to change the mood of the match. What's Madilyn got planned here? Oh my God. Tornado DDT to beauty. Now just working over the shoulder like. You wonder if her working all these matches absolutely wore her out at this point. Went for that standing moonsault, but didn't judge the distance properly. And Snow Penguin's going to make her pay. Roundhouse right. Discus style only gets her a 1 count. All I know is Madilyn's got to be careful for that face buster that Snow Penguin does to finish up maybe an opponent here. But look off from the top, cross body. I think she might have slipped a little bit off that top, but she still made contact. Oh, look out. What do we got here? Thank you for the sub on YouTube, Dylan. Appreciate ya. Hope you enjoy all the action on there. We got a lot of great stuff over on the YouTube channel, by the way. If you are checking things out there, we have daily additions to Walker Pipe Guys. Complete run of every party game in the Mario series. Actively, we're on Mario 3. I'm in the middle of editing Mario 7, and we still got a month ahead here. Oh, look out. Snow Penguin managed to avoid the kick, but didn't get out of the way of the uppercut. What's Madilyn got planned now? She gonna go for it again? And second one. She gonna go for a third? It looks like it. No! Tried to go for a knee drop, but nobody home. Eventually in 26, they will get the collision detection a little better. Big body slam. As Snow Penguin hits the outside. And a drop kick to the back of the neck. Oh no, look out. Trying to go for a tiger driver. Penguin gets herself out of it. A tiger driver on the floor. That might have been curtains for Snow Penguin. But both ladies taking advantage of the no count-out rule here tonight. Madilyn, what do you got planned up there on the barricade? Double sledge right to the head. Now she's getting cocky. And that cost her. Knees up. Snow Penguin knows how to take advantage when you make a mistake here. Dropping the elbow from the top. Snow Penguin looking to get it. Oh, look out. Measured right hand, discus style once again. Oh, and there it is, face first. And Madilyn split open. That hit is completely busted open, and Snow Penguin's got to take advantage. She's smart, gets her in, hooks the leg. And only a 2 count, says referee Vicky. Oh no, really? I didn't realize she had that as a gimmick there. Slow count on the ref, yeah. I agree, but right, allow me to fix that special next time, guys. Oh, went for Twisted Bliss. Snow Penguin gets the legs. Oh, God. This is sit out choke slam. We're done. Count to 500. And Snow Penguin gets the victory. And moves on. What a hell of a match with these two. And Snow Penguin earns the victory here. And this is a hell of a match. Absolutely great match here. Like all 4 quarterfinals, there's been a lot of excitement to them. And now we move on to the round of, well, you know what, let's not sell Snow Penguin short. Getting that sit-out choke slam, getting the victory here. Put on a hell of a performance. As she's gonna get out her selfie stick. I don't know if her face is that well done right now, but with that being said, like, she don't care. She's getting ready. She's about to head to the underground and round 2 of the Forged by Fire tournament. And she very well could end up facing Kayla Jaye, but if she's gonna do that, that's gonna be in the final. But let's bring it back up here to Broadcast Central. And yeah, what a hell of a set of quarterfinals here, folks. It has been an absolute blast here as we've been going along. And just now we got our quarterfinals, or we got our semifinals set. Our first one is going to have Anna Reyes taking on Snow Penguin, while our second one will have Kayla Jaye versus Diamond. Both of them fought under underground rules. Now this should be an epic Final Four as we go forward here. But what we're going to do now is we do have to pay some bills, folks. So, and it will, well, either way, they're going to force us to run some ads. So might as well do it right now. And when we come back, it is going to be time for our TLC title match. The Retro Balls, MCG and Zodiac, the Premier Champion Experience, putting the titles on the line against the North American Connection, Seth Ross, Nick Ontario, and the Best Buds, Game Time Will Jaxson and HoJu. Title's going to be held way up above the ring. There's going to be a lot of crazy stuff around the ring. Who's going to climb up and who's going to get those titles? Let's take it to a commercial break. It's going to be about 3 minutes. We're going to get everything set up here. And when we come back, it's time for a little TLC title match. We'll see you back here in about 3 minutes, folks. Broadcast Central here. Once again, everybody, thank you for being here. Always appreciate you. Don't get a lot of time to do this these days. And we're going to have a special announcement about our next show coming up before our main event tonight. And that's going to mean a lot to me here. So make sure you guys stick around and check things out as we go here. But yeah, we got a hell of a next set of matches here for you guys. Been here since minute 1. Well, you know what? Always appreciate you being here, checking things out. If you really like what you see here, consider subscribing if you haven't already. Everything you guys put in is going to be put back into our Twitch channel here. As always, you're going to see a lot of nice things coming up here as well. If you haven't followed us, please do. Join the Players Pit. It's always entertaining to have us here. For those that are new here, we do a lot more than just wrestling here. I'm currently on a playthrough of Halo Combat Evolved. Or Campaign Evolved, sorry. As well as we do have an AEW sidecast every Wednesday and Saturday. We do sit around. We eventually get to wrestling, but there's a whole bunch of different topics to get to. It's always a lot of fun checking that out. And then as well. Right now, I do have a little bit of a MLB The Show run going as well, covering Michelle Taref, female character we picked up in NBA 2k25. She's carried over to the Diamond, and she just got traded to the Yankees. So we're going to have to see how that goes, hopefully somewhat soon here. But all right, time to get back. We're back. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. And coming up next, it's our first male match of the show. We got 2 male matches to break up and give a little bit of time for our competitors to relax, get some water, get some training in, and get some, oh, wrong screen as always. First time I've done that tonight, so I don't feel too bad about that. So it is now time for our BPW Tag Title match. It is a TLC match. North American Connection, the #1 contenders, earned that in a tournament a few weeks ago. Taking on the team of HoJu and Game Time Will Jaxson. Apparently Zodiac was shooting off his mouth both to Will Jaxson and HoJu, and an enemy is my friend. So that's how they got into this match here. And, well, the Retro Balls are willing to take on all comers, as they are the Premier Champion experience. So this is the best way to do it. Put the titles up there. Let's see which is the best team that wins. And let's get to it. And for once, I'm not covering up anybody's face here, so I'm very happy about that.
The following contest is a triple threat tag team tables, ladders, and chairs match, and is for the Intercontinental Tag Team Championship.
All right, showtime here. Champions decide to come out first because they want to set the standard. This is going to be chaos. We could be here a minute. Yeah. I don't know why HoJu is here after getting his sorry treacherous at.
At a combined weight of 400 pounds, the Intercontinental Tag Team Champions, the X Factor, and Italian Stallion, MCG, the Awesome Ones.
Yeah, the Retro Balls, the Premier Champion experience, have literally been walking through the tag team division here in Backbreaker Pro since we had those titles from the North American Connection. I'd have to say, what, 8 weeks ago? Taking out all challengers, big cocky sons of bitches as they've been doing it, pardon my French. But if you're going to back it up, I guess you can be as cocky as you want. And yeah, the traitorous ass kick. Talk about traitors. Last week there was a cage match on Evolution between Zodiac and HoJu. If the booker hates us, we must be faces. Everyone loves us. I don't know about that. But here comes Will Jaxson, a man that is dogged and determined to get some gold around his waist. And from what I remember, as he's living through the pyro here, Zodiac sort of chimed in about how Will Jaxson hasn't been able to. He's always falling short when it counts, right? You hired security again so they can protect HoJu from getting beaten like a redhead stepchild. Hey, settle down, first of all. Second of all, they're not going to be around ringside once this match begins. But I would be remiss at this time if we didn't thank our sponsors or our supporters for helping us out here on the show. Once again, thank you to the Retro Hangover podcast, as well as Remember the Game podcast, the House of the Fly Blue Shells, as well as the Puff Spot podcast. And here comes the former BPW Heavyweight Champion, World Champion, that is. He truly isn't liked by most people, but the fact that
From out of this world, weighing in at 210 pounds, Sweet Homer Jr.
the fact that he doesn't like Zodiac, just put him on the great scale for about, I don't know, 80% of the people here. So I know he's looking for singles gold, but the fact that he could have the opportunity to take the tag team titles, the most precious thing for the Retro Balls, off of them, I think it would work. It certainly made Will Jaxson a fan, absolutely. These two just met backstage, and it wasn't the easiest conversation to start from what I've heard. There's a little bit of a anger and deception between the two. But they seem to even out their odds with each other and formed a very good tag team. But here come the initial and former BPW Tag Champs.
And at a combined weight of 500 pounds, the Destroyer, and the Crusher, Nick Ordinario, the Union.
The North American Connection, Seth Ross, Nick Ontario, won the titles in a ladder match, four-way style, at BPW Arrival, our first ever PLE. Had a couple defenses, but as soon as the Premier Champion Experience showed up, yeah, no. It ended up being, oh, there we go. All right, this is going to be straight chaos, folks. I don't know what I'm going to be calling here as I go, but I don't really know who to give the advantage to here, because the North American Connection certainly have the experience edge, win the titles, but the Retro Balls ended up beating virtually everybody. As you can see, Zodiac go to the corner with HoJu and Ontario. Zodiac going after HoJu. Will Jaxson in the ring with MCG. It's all going to be about isolation here, folks. Who's going to be the one that gets out of the way last? We see HoJu grabbing a ladder. Zodiac making use of the stairs. Hey, you know what? It works. It's a play off the Can-Am connection, which Phil LaFawn is still here in the Edmonton area. Oh, what a shoulder tackle by Jaxson there. Taking out Zodiac, and Ross now sending Jaxson out of the ring. HoJu trying to set up a ladder bridge. Ross taking care of Zodiac in the ring, but at the same time, Ontario's taking after MCG. These are 6 guys that just do not like each other, straight up. Jackson's bleeding. Oh no, Jaxson just cut on the outside. Looked like Ross was going after the ladder. Oh, look out. Package powerbomb on the ladder for MCG. He can't be feeling good after that. 5 jerks at HoJu. Hey. Ross looking for that powerbomb on HoJu, and once again, everybody dipped to the outside. MCG has not moved since he received that powerbomb. Oh my God, Death Valley Driver on the ladder. Hot diggity dog, what a shot. Oh, now look out what we got here. Oh, reverse DDT there by MCG. Now the Retro Balls are in charge. Taking out Ontario and MCG going after HoJu. Go to sleep, and HoJu's busted open. Jaxson could have to go it alone here for a little bit. MCG going to grabbing a chair while Zodiac's going to town on Jaxson here. Double cutter on Jaxson. HoJu meanwhile. HoJu going up to the top. Going for the title. Nope. Ross just said, hey, he has risen. Oh, look at these shots by Ontario. Now a driving elbow right into the heart of Zodiac, even if he has one. And a big splash. Jackson's decided a table's necessary. What the hell is he thinking? Oh my God. Ontario on the ladder. And HoJu sends an elbow through Ontario through the ladder. He's done for. In the meantime, Ross down in the ring. Looked like a flying drop kick onto Ross inside the ring there. This is chaos, folks. I don't know how they keep the camera set on anything here. Oh, what? What in the world? Stunner! Ontario's out. Oh, God. What does Jaxson do? Jackson's the only one in the ring. I think Zodiac realizes that now. Retro Balls working together here. Like a fine oil machine. And a knee right to Jackson's temple. He's got to be out. MCG looks like he's out. Oh, what do we got? Oh, God. Zodiac's bleeding. And Jaxson just took a powerbomb to the outside. Zodiac's out. Everybody else is out of the ring. HoJu's by himself. Climb the ladder, kid. Get the titles. Get your revenge. Oh, here comes MCG. Little Superman punch to finish things off. And MCG gonna climb now. And Zodiac inadvertently hit his tag partner with a kendo stick. That might not turn out to be too well. And now Seth Ross has a chair. And a DDT there. Oh, God. Hangman's neckbreaker by Ross, blocked by Zodiac. 2K's got to fix their camera and what they're supposed to be doing with this. Seth's an idiot. Well, we're all idiots sometimes. This stunner! Stolen finish. Zodiac! Oh my God! I don't know why I said Zodiac MC. Oh, Zodiac sneaking it behind here. What's he got planned? Falcon Arrow! HoJu in there with Zodiac. This is absolutely, this is pretty amazing if you ask me. Big shot to the face. MCG going with a drive-by. And look at Ontario going up. Oh, look. Oh, my God, there's a block. There's a block for a second there. Oh, my God, Ontario landed on the backside of the steps. Face buster for HoJu. Oh no, Zodiac, what do you got planned? Big suplex. Yeah, this is a little bit of insanity here, folks. Zodiac out of the ring. Big spear by MCG as Ross climbs the ladder. Well, that ain't gonna last long. Ross grabbed the title. MCG gave up. MCG couldn't get Ross off the ladder. We've got new BPW Tag Team Champions. That was odd to say the least, but it's almost like when he knocked down MCG was like, F it up, we're going to get Kayla a partner.
Here are your winners, and the new Intercontinental Tag Team Champions, the Destroyer, and the Crusher, Nick Ordinario.
And somehow we have a tag title still sitting up top. I don't know, folks. This game sometimes. But there you have it. And new two-time tag team champions. The North American Connection. I don't know what happened there. North American Connection wouldn't have won if it wasn't for HoJu getting his big fat face involved. Possibly. Match of the night, really? Yeah, I think so, Art. I think that was an absolute humdinger of a match so far. And we still have 4 more matches left on the card here tonight. Lame. Well, not as lame as the draw that you had during the pre-show, Andre. You know, you could have, done a little bit more there, right? As if you haven't checked it out earlier, we did have our pre-show tonight. It had our brand new character, Raven. Well, of course you lost, Nats. How do you become a 2-time champ if you haven't, if you don't lose it once, right? Yeah, exactly. Heard that nerd Kaiser's fault. He's dead. Well, there you go. Zodiac. Appreciate you there. So yeah, moving on here. Like, let's give full credit where it's due. They had an absolute, that was an absolute banger of a match. And really, Nick Ontario, Seth Ross, they've done an absolute bang up job here. And yeah, during the pre-show tonight, we had our brand new Raven, our newest member of the BPW roster, along with the debuting Jay Williams. Raven ended up winning the Rumble, the All-Star Special Rumble, and she'll be taking on Amanda Reed on Wednesday as she earned an opportunity at the championship that quickly. So, but then we also had Andre C. and Ludwig Kaiser go to a draw against Walker Pipe Guy and R-Truth. Let's face it, two WWE stars, neither one of them wanted to lose on an indie show. It's the only way you're going to do it. But then we also had the Looks and Loggers get back in the win column as they took on Heroes Among Us and beat them on the pre-show as well. So, but yeah, it's time to move on. And I guess I should just hold on here, folks. It's time for us to hit into our second round in our Forged by Fire tournament. As we, let's bring it back over here to the match screen here. As we had our first round matches, all of them very well done. And now, second round, we go to the underground for our next two matches here. So this will be rather chaotic because the only way you can win these matches is by knockout or tap out. And we're forging you in the best way possible. First match, you take care of your mind. Second match, we get your body. Third one, we literally light you on fire. We send you on fire. And for our first match up here in the semifinals, we'll take it over here. It is going to be Anna Reyes taking on Snow Penguin. And yeah, this match here, this is going to get a little crazy, folks. Both ladies know how to strike, and both ladies know how to attack. So let's see how this goes. Go Snow, go. I think a lot of people are cheering for Snow Penguin just because she is the underdog. She's the lovable underdog. But speaking about lovable underdogs, you got Anna Reyes here. Absolutely ready to go here. And after beating... And of course, you got the free people outside the ring that are allowed to stay out and help. This is... she basically had the basically had the upset of the night so far, taking on Amanda Reed. And the wildcard champion once again out in the first round. But now it's that mental game, right? It's the battle of attrition for both of them. As you can see, Snow Penguin coming down to the ring here. Had the shortest break, so you wonder if fatigue will be a factor in this matchup. She did defeat Madilyn, Anna's tag partner. That might be a little bit extra incentive for Anna to step things up and really go for it here. But also, you know, Snow Penguin can just run the table to Charlie's Angels. And she also has the ability that she could be taking on Kayla Jaye, who ends up being a bit of a rival for her. So But let's take it down to Mike Rome down at ringside. If he would talk about the rules, but we already talked about them earlier. Here we are.
The following is an underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from New Orleans, Louisiana, Anna Reyes. And
Not taking happy to this crowd.
Alberta, Canada, Snow Paradise.
All right, here we go. Semifinal time. And it is all about going for the strikes. Going for the knockout shot whenever you can. Oh, look at this armbar already. And the fact that one that could get the submission game going here might actually have a little bit of an advantage here as we go along. Oh, look at this. A little hair mare. Just absolutely beating up Snow Penguin at this point. But Snow Penguin's tough. She's tougher than a $2 steak, as I've heard is a famous phrase. So. Couple shots once again. Just Snow Penguin just attacking right now. Get into that backbreaker. Once again, there are no pinfalls in this matchup. You literally have to knock out your opponent or make them submit. Once again, Snow Penguin working great off the ground. But once she gets up, Anna just taking her time and just absolutely decimating Snow Penguin here. Go over a steel chair at this point. And a sling blade. You're not going to see many sling blades. You're not going to see many headlocks. But you will see some submissions here. But Snow Penguin knows what to do with those and just throws in that Muay Thai knee. Boxes the ears of Reyes there. Oh no, look out. Look out. She hits this, it might be over. All the way to the outside. And Reyes just looks like she bounced right back up. And in that pile driver, and Snow Penguin's bleeding. Snow Penguin is bleeding all over right now. Reyes going for the kendo stick and gets the knockout. I guess a pile driver would do that to you. That would absolutely do it to you. But you would think that power bomb to the outside would have done more to her, but Anna Reyes just straight up quick pile driver. 1, 2, 3. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Complete knockout shot there. And Reyes has moved on to the final. She's going into the Inferno match for a shot at the Empress Championship. If anybody told me at the beginning of this night that they were picking Anna Reyes, I can't really say I'd knock him down completely, but let's bring it back up here to Broadcast Central. You could have... You're not going to convince me that you totally thought about that when we did it here, so... But what a hell of a job here by Anna Reyes beating the prohibitive favorite in the tournament, which is which was Amanda Reed, and then beating what I would say most likely would be the fan favorite of the tournament in Snow Penguin. So she's basically taken everybody's best shot and just said, no, we ain't doing this. So but yeah, now it's time for our second semifinal here. And this match here, I think, is going to be a bit of a David and Goliath kind of matchup with these two. As you're looking through this, let's just think about this here. Like, we got Diamond and we got Kayla Jaye. And once again, it is power versus speed and experience, because Kayla has been using her wiles since the beginning of BPW here to gain an advantage as we go through. But Diamond's just been dominating. So I don't know which way this one's going to go. Either way, I think it's going to be exciting for all of us here. It is in the underground. It is going to be a little bit insane. And let's get to it. And Kayla's dressed for combat today, so this could be interesting as we go here. But once again, a jam-packed crowd here in Mexico City, Mexico. I've heard it's in the range of 16.5. And Kayla's decided to change up her gear. She's getting her other gear dry cleaned right now because she wants to be in pristine shape for the Inferno match coming up next. I think it's a little bit over cockiness when she does that. When she's almost looking past Diamond in a way. Which I really don't think is a smart move to do, but you know what? When you're as good as Kayla is, I guess you really can't afford to get a little cockiness in. But as you can see, she is stoked and ready to go here. But she has got a big challenge in front of her. I gotta remind myself to change that screen for her entrance. But here comes Diamond, who absolutely, I don't want to say dominated Ophelia Payne, but she definitely did the work, I think is the best way to put it. Decided to put some serious work in, and maybe the fact that she didn't get beat in that Fatal 4-Way had something to do. Like, both these ladies didn't get beat in the Fatal 4-Way. Like, the only person that lost in that Fatal 4-Way from that Fatal 4-Way was actually Amanda Reed. So the extra win, maybe it balances things out, but let's take it down to Mike Rome at ringside, who's got the introductions for both competitors.
The following contest is an underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from the Garden of Eden, the Legend KJ. And from Baltimore, Maryland, DTV.
All right, Kayla not fooling around here right off the bat. Just stomping the daylights out of Diamond here. Kayla knows what's on the line here. Like, she has said she wants to be champion. The Pantheon have to be the champions. But Diamond, I don't think she's lost a match yet at BPW. Oh my God. Flying Bulldog onto the floor. And a boot right to the face. And those are not wrestling boots right there. Those are good old stompers. Kayla taking advantage of the rules the best way she can right now. Drops the knee down. Trying to take apart a body part is actually pretty smart for the fact that she can go for a submission. And realistically, she is the only person in the first round to win her match by submission rather than pinfall. So that could give her a little bit of an edge here because she knows she can do it. Oh, trying to go for a belly-to-belly overhead. Kayla, oh my God, Diamond's bleeding. Oh my God, Diamond's bleeding. And a drop kick to the back of the head. You know if she's bleeding, she's got to be in big trouble right now. Kayla just stomping the ever-living daylights out of Diamond here. Just tossing her all over here. Drops the elbow. Missed the first clothesline. Diamond manages to get the second one. Diamond getting a bit of a comeback here. Oh, tried to go for an overhead slam and Kayla reversed. And now just laying down these hammer shots to the back of the head. Kayla is relentless here. As our formal spectators decide to get out of the way. And a German on the floor. Like I said, there is little remorse. Oh, and a knee right to the head. Diamond cannot have much left. And Kayla getting cocky over it too. Missing when Kayla used to float down from the heavens. Well, when she wins that title, she very well could be doing that. Code breaker. Double lung blower. Oh, Kayla went to go for an elbow. Look at the pile of blood on the floor. Diamond cannot have much left. DDT. Kayla's just playing with her food here almost. She got to realize she's got one more match here tonight. Oh, and Diamond, she's back up. She's back up, and she's about ready to go crazy. Oh, my God, Dominator. Kayla got to be careful here. Oh, look at Diamond. Look at Diamond. This is how she won the first one. Power bomb on the outside. Oh, what's she doing? Oh, she go for a second one? Release power bomb. Her head on Kayla's head hit the stairs. Diamond literally says, I don't give two hoots here. Look at the face on Diamond, just battered and bruised at ringside. You gotta wonder what kind of shape she's gonna be in, even if she does make it to the final. Oh, and Kayla, oh, super kick! Oh, and this might... Couple shots with the chair. What is she playing? Oh my God. What is she doing? Armbar with a chair. Kayla is absolutely ruthless here. Oh, and she just ate the chair. Diamond powered out of it. Oh, missed. I think she got her face with that chair. But still gets that clothesline. Once again, fighting around ringside here. Kayla been able to stick and move for most of this match, but... Oh, double choke slam. Oh, look at this, rake of the eyes. A good old-fashioned rake of the eyes and a German suplex. Kayla's had a toll taken on her, but Diamond, I don't know how much she has left after being split open like that. Knee to the stomach. Oh, trying to go for another Dominator. A third. Oh my God, she's going for a power bomb. Will Diamond do it? If Diamond hits a third one, I don't know if Kayla can survive. And she doesn't. Diamond makes it to the finals. Kayla dominated the early part of this match, but then started to play with her food a little bit too long. And gave Diamond that opportunity. Any fault that she had, she was robbed by herself, Andre. She absolutely had the opportunity to win this, but unfortunately, no, that is all on her. And all of a sudden, just hitting these power bombs. Nothing is tougher than Diamond. That is damn sure here. And you all know that diamonds are truly forged under pressure. But look at Diamond absolutely beaten up, bruised, bloodied. But regardless, a winner. Except for the Retro Balls, of course, will be getting their titles back soon. Yeah, I'm hearing through the pipe I got some news on that. So I really hope Anna wins the Inferno match. Well, we'll see. What a victory for Diamond here in what they're calling an amazing match here. But yeah, that was absolutely fantastic here, folks. And Kayla Jaye, what can we say? Put in a hell of an effort. Had control most of the match. But then all of a sudden, she took her eye off the ball a little bit, and it ended up costing her the opportunity for the title. So I think the fix was in. I don't know about that, Andre, to be perfectly honest. I think Kayla did that to herself, but you know what? Give full credit to Diamond. Because as I was saying right before Mike Rome rudely interrupted me there, diamonds are formed under pressure, but will diamonds truly be forged by fire? We get to find out in our main event here. But it is now time for our semi-main event. And it is time for our world title match. As PJC, who not only won a fatal four-way, a three-way dance to get this opportunity. That was a good, absolutely. Not only did he win a three-way match to get this title, it's also, we're also looking at, he looked like he took out his own brother to get the championship. So, yeah, let's just say that was a little, that is, PJC is willing to do anything to get that championship. And AWS, well, I know Zodiac's been talking about it a lot. He has a bid here to defend the title. And he hasn't been anywhere. I know that he had a movie that he was shooting, and he had some live gigs that he was working on, but I know the fact that, you know, if you're not in the ring a lot, you can cost yourself a few issues. What movie was it? An extra for Hallmark? He said he needed time off for a movie. I don't know if that's to go watch movies or actually be in one. I don't want to ask too many questions, because I could be an accessory for anything. So, but with that being said, it is time for our BPW World Title match. Is it uploaded on the hub yet? I'm out of here on that. It's time for us to get to our world title match. Let's get to it. PJC AWS World Title, the match of the acronyms. And once again, everybody, thank you. The BPW champion.
Is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Championship.
Time for the challenger and a little bit of story here. As PJC has stated, as well as Rick Jules, they've also stated they want to get out of the authority. So this very well could be the final match for PJC in the authority himself. Says he's got his own third that he wants to hang with here. So as you see, PJC coming down to the ring once again. He ended up beating... it was Jupiter Rising and Fanboy Brian in a triple threat match to get to this point. Oh my God, what? AWS don't give a crap. He's coming right after early. He hasn't been around it forever and then decides to come out here. AWS with the sneak attack, but it seems like PJC really isn't fazed by it as he is coming in and absolutely... Oh, look out. Here's the problem. The second that you go... Oh, God. The second that AWS gets a move in, it totally just... Oh, there we go. There's a reversal. AWS gets a move in. It's going to take like 7 or 8 moves from PJC to get himself back into it here. But PJC using the quick strikes to keep him in it here. But then once again, those big heavy shots from AWS. How did AWS get that Itsuguri off? My God, what a son of a gun here. PJC climbing up. Oh my God, what a backbreaker by PJC on AWS. Well, we got to get this in the ring so we get the bell started. PJC's got an advantage here. He might want to use it. But now AWS gets that dragon screw. And a hard headbutt. Oh, the referee breaking this up. We're not going to let this end this way. There is no way we're going to do that. Folks, we are going to go to a commercial break here. Twitch is going to make us do it anyway, by the way, folks. We're going to go. I'm going to get this organized, going to get this cleaned up, figured out, and we're going to come back here on YouTube. It'll be about, well, hell, on both. Be about 3 minutes here, folks. Stick around, and we will get to our title match.
We're going to start it where we like to. Is when did you become a wrestling? What brought you into the world of just became your? How did you become a fan?
So some of my earliest memory of wrestling is when I was around 9 years old. I don't exactly remember how I had an uncle who watched wrestling, And I remember watching it vaguely with him during like 08, 09, Benoit. I was a big Benoit guy. And being from Edmonton, he was the man. He was on the rise. He was friggin' the rabid Wolverine. I was also a comic guy, and I liked Wolverine. So a wrestler called the Wolverine was like the guy to me. And he's from Edmonton. Like, let's go. He won WrestleMania and WrestleMania 20, which was like 04. And then the following pay-per-view after that, they came to Edmonton for Backlash, and it was like a massive homecoming. Mayor Bill Smith at the time called it Chris Benoit Day. And it was a whole ass thing. So he took me to that, and that was like it for me. That was like no turning back fandom from there, you know?
Locked in.
Yes.
I was at that show. I went to that Backlash. I was sick. I want to say I was like 15 or 6. I think I was like 16 years old. Yeah. When I went to that Backlash. Oh my god, I still remember that. That was my first ever live wrestling show. So like it was the first thing I ever gone to.
That's amazing. Same here. I remember the card. Most of the matches I remember, Edge versus Kane, and Edge had the cast at the time.
Yes, the cast
yes.
Yeah, Kane was terrifying to me. I still remember because the way the stadium was set up is like, I don't know. Let's pretend, I don't know. You got your rectangle, which is the stadium, and Rogers. It's more of a circle, I guess, not so much a rectangle, a bit more ovular. Yeah. But they had the arena there, so we were on the very far side from the entrance. Like we were on the opposite side of the entrance watching. And I still remember the heat from Kane's pyro. I never forgot. We'll never forget that. Just like being on the other side of the arena and feeling that and being like, man, how like he's walking through that. This guy must be a real like demon, you know? Like 9-year-old Nate was so scared of him. And then the legendary Randy Orton, Mick Foley, bro. That's one of the best matches like ever, period, point blank in history. And bro, we were there for it. You know, the rise of Randy Orton. I didn't know Mick Foley. Like, again, I was so young that I didn't really like know stuff. Like when I remember the main event, everyone chanting "You screwed Brett" at Sean, and I didn't understand. Like I didn't know. I didn't get the context. I didn't know. You know, and then everyone chanting "asshole" at him. Being 9 years old, I remember looking at my uncle and like not sure if I should chant, and him like looking back at me. Go for it, kid. I just started giving Shawn Michaels the assholes, or maybe it was Eric Bischoff. I think it might have been Eric Bischoff because Mick Foley was going to light Randy Orton on fire. And then Eric Bischoff came out and said, no, if you do, there's no main event. These people don't get to see Chris Benoit, and being so mad. And then it's so funny to think about pro wrestling in hindsight. Like, boo, you asshole. Let him light him on fire. Let him light the man on fire. Boo. Boo, you dick. Let us see a man get lit on fire right now, please.
Let us see a crime.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, I could talk about that day, that show for ages and run. I bet you guys know it. You guys have seen it. It was absolutely fantastic.
Phenomenal show.
Hooked me ever. It had everything in it, all the drama, the soap opera, hard-hitting action. Benoit having the Canada flag draped over him, something I'll again never forget. I had a shitty disposable camera, and I had like some really crappy picture with him. It was so blurry, you could barely see it. He was like a speck, but you could see the red flag kind of around him. And yeah, anyways, it's good stuff, man. Really good.
I made a big sign at school. I actually got credit in my graphic design class. Like I made an Edge sign and put it on I put it on that like plastic poster board and like had it like screen printed onto it. And I got credit in class to make a sign to go to a wrestling show.
That's amazing. Yeah, bro. When you can
I had the sign for years. Yeah, so.
That's awesome. When you can cross pro wrestling into the job in school, man, you know you're doing it right. You know you're doing it right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Perfectly. So you become a wrestling fan in 2004. That in that era, you're gonna become. That's like that show probably is what lit the fire, made you have to watch every single week.
All right, folks, we're back from the break, and we finally got these two separated. World title match. We are not allowing this to end on a sneak attack by AWS, which doesn't really surprise me these days. But once again, AWS winning the championship in a fatal four-way with Fanboy Brian, HoJu, and with the champion HoJu at the time, and Andre C. So we wonder if there was a little bit of an assist there by Andre himself, but PJC unloading these bombs here, but Just AWS being so big and in control here. Both these guys go back and forth. And an uppercut. But PJC fighting back here right now. Getting these extra rights and lefts in here. AWS trying to slow the pace down. PJC trying to pick it up. It's from... Oh, there we go. A nice little dirty shot to the face. And now just wearing out the big man. Got him off his feet. Down for the cover. New champ. Nope, just a 1 count. You can tell PJC take a little bit of advantage. What happened before? Oh, God. Shot right to the stomach. AWS getting worn out here. Oh, look out. What do we got? Oh, my God. What a power. Oh, no. Never mind. AWS gets out of that and now decides now would be the time to get a little crazy here. PJC got to be careful by the count because he cannot win the championship on a count out or a disqualification. And AWS knows that he don't care. He'll stay out here for a week if he can help it. But PJC's got to find some way to break that count if he can. Oh, look at this. Backbreaker on the outside. Both men get it on the count of 9. And PJC using his mobility to his advantage here. Get a little bit of extra confidence here. I don't know if it's... Oh, look at this. Trying to wrench the neck of AWS. And AWS just lines up that clothesline. Off the ropes. I think he was expecting AWS to hit the corner, but he ended up coming off the ropes there. PJC, a dirty soup addict. Oh, look out, backbreaker. Go for the cover, hooks the near leg. The leg to the ropes. And we have a new BPW World Champion off the backbreaker. PJC has won the world title after a dirty sneak attack by AWS to start the match. PJC has been using his speed. That is what happens when you don't show up. That's fair. AWS just could not get out of the blocks. PJC changed his strategy.
Here is your winner, and new World Champion, Big Time PJC. PJC is your brand new BPW World Champion. Overcoming the odds. Had to take out his own family, but ends up getting the World Championship as a reward. And yeah, Andre in the chat going nuts over this here. You got to think the Authority will do everything to keep PJ. I'd like to, but it's almost a foregone conclusion here. I've talked to the powers that, well, if somebody doesn't want to be around, I know personally I'll be stepping back a little bit. Prick Jerk Crowder. Oh, God. Andre, you are
you're petitioning here very loudly, sir. I for somebody who didn't get a win tonight, I do detest. But yeah, an absolute fantastic match there. And now we have a brand new BPW World Champion crowd tonight. And that's 2 new champions. And now we're guaranteed a third, as we're going to be getting to our main event here in just a moment. AWS deserves an immediate rematch. I don't know about that. We'll take it under consideration, I think is the way we'll put it. All right, folks, a little bit of a breakdown about what's going to be coming up here in the future here over on the Backbreaker Wrestling side. During the last break, while they were trying to separate AWS and PJC, we got a hold of the head office and all the legal and all that stuff. So coming up this week on Evolution, this Wednesday after AEW Dynamite, we'll be recording that then. It will be the wild card match between Amanda Reed and Raven. A brand new match there. And stipulation to be determined. We want to see if we can mix it up to something we haven't done before yet. Well, see how it goes there. The rest of the card we'll have to figure out after this, see who's available based on the injuries received during the show. I got a feeling we're going to have a few rivalries show up after this. But then coming up on Saturday with BPW Madness, Saturday night, we are going to have... We don't give automatic rematches here, but we definitely have 2 teams that really want to get at each other, especially with some of the talk that's been going on in the chat. So we are going to have the Pop Spot Monsters taking on the Retro Balls in a tag team action. And that'll probably be our main event for that night. So got a feeling those 2 teams are going to want to tear the living crap out of each other. And after everything they've been saying to each other all night here. But oh God, here we go. Okay, guys, behave for one moment because I really do want to get serious here for this upcoming announcement as we're going through here. A couple months ago, we lost someone in the Edmonton wrestling community here. Very good friend to a lot of people. He was just getting started. He was off and on Color Man with Love Pro Wrestling. Did a lot of work on the entertainment side here. He helped me out a lot when it came to sort of support in getting this started in Backbreaker Pro Wrestling. We also did a lot of MLB stuff together, and I'm not the greatest guy at expressing feelings and thoughts to a lot of people when it comes to stuff, but this guy did mean a lot to me, and he did mean a lot to a lot of people in our community here. He was a former radio personality on one of the local radio stations here, but more importantly, he was a great friend to a lot of us. So our next PLE, not only am I going to formally announce that it is going to be a tribute show to our friend here, Warren Diesel Barris. It's going to be named Diesel Power. But we will also be awarding the Diesel Championship to our male-specific competitor at that show. It is going to be Sunday, September 27th, 6 p.m. Eastern start. I don't know if I'll have a pre-show or not. Well, we'll see how things go, and I'm playing it by ear. This is early stuff here. However, the entire month of September, there will be an availability for each and every one of you to be able to donate and help support the Stollery Children's Hospital here in Edmonton, as we'll be raising funds all month for that. More details will be coming out in September here as we'll be doing that there. It is my birthday on the 26th, so it's sort of appropriate. We're going to do this special thing just the day after that. But if any of you in the chat or anybody around, feel free to spread the note around. If if any of you are interested in sending in clips, whether it be video, audio, even if you want to come on the broadcast to talk about Warren and just spread some good words or whatnot, feel free to contact me and we will get you on the show. And we'll see if we can arrange to get you on the show. That's the best way I can put it here. But Sunday, September 27th, Backbreaker Pro Wrestling presents Diesel Power here live on Twitch. So please feel free to put that in your books. Feel free to remember that. And we got some very interesting matches. I've already got my ideas in to get out there. So Twitch clip that. And but yeah, I think it's time. Are you guys ready? I think it's time that we get to our main event here. Let's bring it back up here to our main camera. And we want to, by the way, before we forget, let's wish a very happy birthday to one Andre C., whose birthday is tomorrow. I'd like to give you, it's the fact that you haven't had to deal with a loss today that is my birthday gift to you, sir. Hope you're doing well. And once again, happy birthday to you, sir. And I hope you get to spend it as a good time here. So we'll get the happy birthdays in here. But it is, with that being said, it is now time for our main event of the PLE. It is time. Oh, God, that went big. Yeah, that's what she said. I know. It is time for our Forged by Fire tournament finale here. Beginning of the night, we started with 8 competitors. Happy birthday, Andre. Look forward to getting a loss on Wednesday. That'll be on Saturday. Maybe you can take some time off sulking with AWS after. There you go. The banter's back on. Feel free to go at it, guys. I'm fine with that. All night here, we have had a tournament to crown the Empress Champion. Saturday, Wednesday, it's just wrestling day. Fair enough. Absolutely. We have spent the entire evening here going through a tournament to determine who is going to be our first ever Empress Champion here at Backbreaker Pro Wrestling. And it is time for us to get to our final. And the winner of this match will truly be Forged by Fire, as this will be an Inferno match. The only way to win your match is to set your opponent on fire. This is going to be epic, and let's get to it. Diamond, Anna Reyes fought tooth and nail through 2 rounds, basically fought through hell to get to this point.
The following contest is an Inferno Match and is for the Women's Heritage Championship. Making her way to the ring, representing the Bad Girls from New Orleans, Louisiana, Anna Reyes.
I don't know if you really want to be doing that entrance right now with that fire underneath you there, Anna. But Anna ends up taking out Amanda Reed, the wildcard champion, as well as Snow Penguin, to get to this point right now. Has done a hell of a job defying all the odds. Reminds me of the term fire crotch. Oh my. I thought about it. I was not related, but appropriate. Well, fair enough. Now here comes someone who has been undefeated for her entire career in BPW. Now honestly, Diamond has never been pinned, never been submitted. in any match. Like any match that she's lost, she hasn't been involved in the decision. Now, can she do that one more time here? Get one more victory? We are going to have to fix that lighting up for her entrance, folks. I'm glad I'm not paying for that pyro. The Mexican tourist board is. And there it is, the Empress Championship, folks. At least the first version of it. You might see something a little different when we get to our next show, but we'll see. And there are the flames, folks. So the way that an Inferno match works, every impact that a wrestler does on another one will create more flames. Once it gets to a hot point, it'll get to an Inferno point, and then from there you can throw... Hope you guys got a good sight fee in Mexico. We actually got a chance to work with All Elite Wrestling. That's why we had to use Mystico in our Rumble today. So we are basically... AEW is helping us out with the site fees in Mexico, so... But you can see the little gauge at the bottom of the screen. Every impact move that these two do is going to bring that gauge a little bit higher. And once it hits Inferno, that's when you're going to be able to get the opportunity to put your opponent through that fire and win the Empress Championship. Nice back elbow by Diamond here. Now, this could be a story here as we're going through because Fall Valkyrie told us there's some shady stuff with Diamond going on. If she wins that championship, you got to imagine that Valkyrie's going to be absolutely losing her mind over it. Big shoulder tackle off the second rope, and those flames just go popping. And now the big elbow off the top. You can see that gauge just flying right now. What it takes is these high impact moves here to get us into that position. What a shot off the top. Look at that Dominator. That gauge is going up in a hurry. Diamond is just... Oh, look out. Anna once again just taking a shot to reverse things around here. Oh, look out. Look out. What do we got here? Go for a version of a blue thunderbomb. Oh, and Anna just said nope. And Diamond just said nope. Look at this power here by Diamond. Sending Anna right down to the canvas. Once again, everybody, as we're going through this, thank you for checking things out here with Backbreaker Pro. Make sure you check everything out on the YouTube channel. Like and subscribe if you can. For those watching live on Twitch, I hope to have the full show up by Tuesday. Can't roll out of the ring this time. Oh, look out. These ladies are dying. Not only to be forged by fire, but they are just going toe to toe here. Look at the shots they're throwing. They're just hammering each other. As these flames keep getting higher. Hockey fight! I don't know how much of a hockey fight you get in the middle of a wrestling or in the middle of an Inferno, but be as it may. Look again, I was going to try and take Diamond over the top. Oh, God. What a power slam. And these Flames are just getting there. And a clothesline to the back. These Flames are reaching a fever point. Both ladies better be careful here. Oh, and the knee to the face. Diamond is bleeding. Anna taking advantage right now. Oh, block. Oh, look at this. Straight into a power bomb. What a reversal by Diamond. Oh, no, look out. Knee to the face. We're at Inferno stage, folks. This is as hot as the Flames get. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is Anna going over? Anna goes through the Flames. We have a new Empress Champion. The undefeated Diamond. We asked before the match. Diamonds are formed by pressure. But are they going to be forged by fire? And Diamond absolutely dominant here. Taking out two of the biggest wrestlers in BPW here on the way to the final. And then just dumps out Anna Reyes like yesterday's garbage. You can see the scars of battle here. Diamond beaten up all night, busted open all night. But through all the trials, all the tribulations, all the pain, Diamond has been forged by fire and has become our brand new Empress Champion. Let's take it back to our broadcast screen here. Does Diamond have an early Mox fetish? Maybe. You know she likes to mix it up. You know she likes to get physical. You know she likes to have a good time beating people up. So, good on Diamond here. And just a fantastic job here. Fantastic job by Anna Reyes. Congratulations to everybody in the tournament. This went off really well tonight. All the wrestlers did an absolutely fantastic job in there. We have 3 brand new champions tonight in the North American Connection. We also have PJC as our new world champion. And we also have Diamond as our new Empress champion. We announced the Diesel Championship. A lot of great notes coming out here. A lot of great matches. And this is what you get to see each and every week as Backbreaker Pro Wrestling presents Evolution on Wednesdays, Dynamite on Saturdays, replays available up on the YouTube channel, Backbreaker_gaming. What a flippin' night of action, folks. That action takes it away. For match of the night, I don't know. I'd have to go with the TLC match in many ways. You could go with Kayla, Jaye, and Charlie as well in that first round. But you can't question the tenacity of Diamond in that second round in the underground match. And then, yeah, that final, those ladies were not holding back whatsoever. It's hard to pick a match of the night in terms of the show tonight. So, but once again, folks, this has been absolutely spectacular. And I thank each and every one of you for hanging out here as we've been checking things out. And yeah, I guess we're going to wrap it up the way we always do, folks. In the meantime, and in between time, that's it. Another edition of Backbreaker Pro Wrestling. If you're watching on Twitch, Hit the follow button, hit the sub if you really like what you see. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the like, hit the subscribe, wherever you are. Make sure you tell all your friends. Hell, tell all your enemies. And we'll see y'all here next time on Backbreaker Pro Wrestling. Take care, everybody.